What's up, warriors of Tamaris? I am back again with another video. In today's episode, I'm gonna show you guys new talent trees for the new hero known as SYNDRION. The game developers have started launching Season 2 heroes. They did not disappoint with SYNDRION. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel for more content, turn on the bell notification and never miss out. Let's get 300 likes for this video. SYNDRION is gonna be taking everything to the next level. Without wasting any more time, let's get the party started. Alright, warriors of Tamaris, the new update is here and the game developers have dropped 2 new heroes into the game. This hero is going to take everything to the next level. First of all, forget about everything you thought you knew about fighting because SYNDRION is gonna be fighting by his own rules. In my opinion, SYNDRION is the best archer hero in the game, and today I'm gonna prove it to you guys. First of all, if you are a free-to-play player, make sure you save some gems at the end of your Season 1 because you're gonna need it. When you enter your new season, you're gonna have the Wheel of Destiny event. You will get 20 chances to unlock this hero from here. If you're lucky, you're gonna get him. If you don't get him from there, you can unlock him from the Strongest Lord event. It is gonna be very competitive to get him from here. With that out of the way, let's get back over here and I show you guys why this hero is in a league of his own. We're gonna start off with the rage skill. It says, SYNDRION's Legion gains keen and rapid fire, increasing their attack by 20% and launching an additional normal attack every second for 7 seconds. I'm gonna stop here and let you guys see exactly what I am seeing. If you take a close look here, you're gonna see that rapid fire. That is a brand new skill just added in the game. It is basically gonna allow SYNDRION to do 2 normal attacks within 1 second. This is going to be a game changer. Now I tried these skills in the open field and the enemy is only going to counter attack one of them. You hit them with 2 normal attack, they will only counter attack 1. Now let me show you guys how this talent is going to be so overpowered for this game. When you fight your enemies in the open field, it usually takes you 10 seconds before you do your first rage skill cycle. As soon as you do your first rage skill cycle, the next rage skill cycles are not going to take a lot of time because you're going to have a lot of skills from the talent tree. You're going to have a lot of talents that's going to help you do your rage skill within a short period of time. Now let's say your first rage skill takes 10 seconds and then the second one takes only 8 seconds. Once you do the rage skill of SYNDRION, you're going to be doing 2 normal attacks every second. Now if you build your talent tree properly, you're gonna be hitting the enemy with 2 normal attacks until the match ends. This is just too insane. I tried it against the Darklings and it's just so crazy. Now when you go to the talent tree, there are so many talent here that depend on normal attack. And with SYNDRION, you can do 2 normal attacks in 1 second. Now let's see something here like the High Spirits. Instead of 1 normal attack, you have 2 normal attack. You're gonna be getting a lot of rage and your enemies are going to suffer. Another thing that's gonna make this hero so overpowered is gonna be the ballistas from the League of Order. When you look over here, ballistas get 10% normal attack damage every 4 seconds if the hero does not move. This is just going to take SYNDRION to the next level. I have tried this hero against the Darklings and man, I gotta say, this guy is overpowered. And that is just the rage skill of SYNDRION. Now there are so many archer heroes here that you can pair up with SYNDRION and take him to the next level. You have Kinara with the normal attack for the second skill. You have Husk, who is gonna give you 40% normal attack damage, 15,000 troop capacity and some craziness when you awaken him. And then the best pairing for SYNDRION is going to be Freygar over here. When you look at the rage skill of Freygar, it is built to synchronize with SYNDRION 100%. You are going to be destroying all of your enemies. Now Freygar is going to give you a 60% chance for a critical rate for every single normal attack. When we come back to SYNDRION here, you are going to be doing 2 times the normal attack every single second. The enemy is only going to counter attack 1. This hero is next level crazy and I recommend everybody to get him right away. Moving on to the second skill, it is built for rallies. When besieging a city or stronghold, SYNDRION's Legion gains 10% attack and ignores 5% of the enemy's defense. Now you can use this hero at 511, he's gonna be good for you. Going on to the third skill, we have all marksman units in SYNDRION's Legion gain 4% normal attack critical rate and 5% HP. Can go all the way up to 10% and 15. Another good skill over here. Skill number 4. For the first 1 second of battle, SYNDRION's Legion gains rapid fire. Here we go again, guys. Another rapid fire. And launches an extra attack every time they launch a normal attack. 1 second after battle begins, SYNDRION's Legions gains 10% attack lasting until battle ends. Okay, so in the first 3 seconds of the match, you're going to get rapid fire. Meaning, instead of doing only 3 normal attack, you are gonna do 6 normal attack. The enemy is only going to counter attack 3. This hero is just too crazy. When we check out the rage skill, it says every time SYNDRION's Legion lands 5 critical hits from normal attacks, they deal additional hero skill damage to the target Legion. Physical damage factor 400. Again, another overpowered skill over here. We already know this guy does like 2 normal attacks within 1 second. Your chances of getting 5 critical hits is going to be very high. You can improve your critical hit chances from the precision talent tree. And wait a minute, you have this hero right here known as, oh, what is her name? Freyga. She's gonna give you a critical rate of 60%. This is going to make SYNDRION the most dangerous archer hero in the game. When you fight with SYNDRION, you're gonna need to fight for a long period of time. You don't use him for the type of fighting where you fight and then you walk away. SYNDRION is gonna be a good hero to fight in a one-on-one situation. Now, if you wanna kill enemies from the Alliance Keeps, this is the hero to take. If you wanna destroy people from Alliance Keep, you put SYNDRION in your Alliance Keep. Now, this guy is going to be a regular on my roster. As you can see here, I have opted to go for him instead of Freyga right now. My main focus is gonna be SYNDRION because you can pair him up with anybody. Talking about pairings, let us see some good pairings that you can use with this hero, and then we're gonna check out some talent trees. I'll also show you guys some artifacts that you can use with this hero. The number 1 pairing for SYNDRION is gonna be Freyga. Make sure you put SYNDRION primary, Freyga as a secondary. The second one is gonna be Kinara. Kinara is gonna give you this normal attack damage bonus of 20%, which is going to be great. Third pairing, I believe, is gonna be, where is Nico? Nico right here can also pair up with this hero. You also have Husk. Do not underestimate Husk. Put him behind SYNDRION and you're gonna get the normal attack damage bonus of 40% plus this troop capacity. That should take your fighting to the next level. SYNDRION is gonna be a crazy hero for the open field. I just feel sorry for anybody who is gonna fight him. It's kind of like you're fighting 2 heroes at the same time. This guy is just insane. Another good pairing for SYNDRION is gonna be the one, the awesome, the epic Guanwin over here. Guanwin is gonna give you damage dealt. Where is it? We have damage dealt bonus 10%, and then Guanwin also has a skill damage on her normal attack damage. That's gonna be useful. You can also put Craig behind this hero and he will not disappoint you in the open field. Other good pairings will be Thea if you want to give him some good defense. This hero is just gonna be great for the open field and killing people's city. Let us check out some awesome artifacts that you can use with SYNDRION in the game. You have the Heart of the Kamasi. This one is gonna give you physical keen, a physical attack of plus 18%. It's also gonna give you onslaught, normal attack damage dealt of plus 18%, duration 10 seconds. Mine is level 2. Now this artifact is gonna give you some good defense in the game. Since you're gonna be fighting with SYNDRION for a long time, you're gonna need some defense. So this is gonna be a good artifact to use. Other artifacts you can use with SYNDRION is gonna be something like the Shadow Blade right here, which is gonna be awesome, giving you a lot of damage in the open field. What is the next one we can check out? You have The Viola's bow, it's also going to work well with SYNDRION. We have checked out this one, the Heart of the Kamasi, which is what I use with him. Now there are some epic artifacts that you can use right here if you are a low spender and you don't have any good artifact in the game. Is it Bomb Flinger? I think Bomb Flinger is going to be another good one if you want to go fight your enemies. There is also one new artifact that was added in the game known as the Rattle Spear. Now with this artifact you can use Kinara as a secondary. It's gonna work well with your SYNDRION. So those are the artifacts for the SYNDRION. Let us check out some awesome talent trees. Alright, Warriors of Tamaris, let us check out some awesome talent tree for the awesome SYNDRION in Call of Dragons. Now the best talent tree is gonna be full precision and then half marksman. You can also try full marksman and then half precision. It's gonna be up to you. This hero is next level. The 2 normal attack is just crazy. That's what we're gonna be boosting from the talent tree over here. So our first talent tree of the day is gonna be called SYNDRION Precision 1. Basically we're gonna go full precision and then we're gonna go half marksman. That's what we're gonna be doing for this one. I'm gonna zoom the talent tree just a little bit, then we go over the points, see what we are working with. Okay, we're gonna start off with the foundational talents. This is everything that I have: march speed, HP, and then over here you have arrow precision. Your Legion deals 2% more normal attack damage and ignores 1% of the enemy's defense while in battle. That's exactly what you need. From the precision, we're gonna go with the overall attack. You get that. You take the march speed, which is something you need for the open field. This is both attack and defense. If you move fast, you can get to the enemy faster. If things go down south, you make a U-turn and you run away. On to the next talent, we're gonna be going with the Strengthened Weaponry. Your Legion deals 1% less hero skill damage, but their attack is increased by 1%. This can go all the way up to 5%. SYNDRION does not have a rage skill damage factor, therefore this one is good. Do not underestimate the counter attack as well. It's gonna help you if you want it. And then over here we're gonna be going with Invincible. When launching a normal attack, your Legion has a 10% chance to gain Onslaught, increasing their normal attack damage by 8% for 5 seconds. This is exactly what you need for your SYNDRION. The guy can launch 2 normal attacks in 1 second. And if you pick the right talent, you're gonna be doing more rage skill and more normal attack damage. Next one is gonna be the Wild Wind. We're gonna skip out on this one. We're gonna go with Invincible. From here we go on to the next talent. We're gonna pick the Irrepressible. In battle, your Legion ignores 0.4% of the enemy's defense. I believe this can go all the way up to 2%. It simply means when the enemy have, like, let's say plus 30% defense, if you have this skill with you, if it's 2%, the enemy is gonna have plus 28% instead of plus 30%. Moving on to the next talent, you're gonna go with the High Spirits. This is exactly what you want. Launching a normal attack has a 10% chance to grant your Legion 10 rage. Can go up to 50 rage with a 10% chance. Well, guess what? SYNDRION does 2 normal attacks in 1 second. Therefore, you're gonna get higher chances to activate the High Spirits. It's gonna shorten the duration between your rage skill. You can literally fight the enemy with 2 normal attacks until the match ends. This is awesome. On to the next talent, we have the Force of Will. When casting rage skill, your Legion has 25% chance to gain Onslaught, increasing their normal attack damage by 2% for 5 seconds. This is another good skill to pick up for your SYNDRION. And then at the end you go with the Mark of War, increases the attack of your Legion by 0.5% every 10 seconds up to a maximum of 3%. This is the way to go. You also have the Mighty Slash, but I believe this one is excellent. Now we go over to the marksman direction and see what we picked, starting off with the attack. And then from here I opted for the marksman march speed. Now, like I said before, you should take a look at march speed as a way of attacking your enemy and a way of defending yourself. The faster you move, the faster you get to the enemy, the faster you hit them. If things are not going well, you make a U-turn and you run away. You can also take the high spirits if you want. It's gonna give you more rage, but in my case, I would go with this one. And then over here, we're gonna take the intimidation. Your Legion deals 0.8% more hero skill damage. This is going to be good if you have Kinara secondary, you have Nico secondary. And when you awaken this hero, you can use this one. Even Guanwin as a secondary can benefit from this. Otherwise, you can take your Legion takes 0.3% less damage. It can help you out. On to the last node of the day, you're gonna go with the Bull's Eye. When your Legion consists entirely of marksman units, they gain 5 stacks of attack increase every 10 seconds while in battle. Each stack increases their attack by 1%. Each normal attack they launch removes 1 stack. Now I don't know how this is gonna be working for this hero since it does 2 normal attacks. I need to check this and see how it works in the talents. Otherwise, if it's not good for you, you should try and go with the shower of blows. So when you check out, make sure you see if this Bull's Eye is working. This guy can do 2 normal attacks at once. You might want to go with the shower of blows. It's gonna be up to you. That's it for talent tree number 1, known as the SYNDRION Precision 1. If you are free to play and you don't know where to begin, this is the talent tree for you to use. Let me expand it again. Use this one if you don't know where to begin. It's gonna be good for your SYNDRION. Moving on to the second talent tree of the day is gonna be called Precision number 2. This talent tree is the same as the previous one, except we made changes in 2 places. Let's see where the changes were made. Just reducing it a little bit. We're gonna go straight to the changes. Everything is the same as the previous one. Now the changes came from here. You're gonna take, previously we had high spirits and then we had force of will. Now we're gonna go with intrepid. When casting rage skills, your Legion gains focus, increasing their normal attack critical rate by 5% for 5 seconds. This is something you can pick if you think it looks interesting for you. Now the next one is gonna be unstoppable. Your Legion deals 3% more normal attack critical damage. It's gonna be 15% more normal attack critical damage. If you combine this with Frega, it's gonna be crazy. So this is going to be another path that you might want to take. Otherwise, everything is the same as the previous one. Talent tree number 3 is gonna be a slight variation from the previous 2 talent trees as well. We made changes in 2 places. Now we're gonna go straight to the changes and see where we made them. Now the changes were made over here. We came and took the high spirits to give you more rage because SYNDRION can do 2 normal attacks in 1 second, which is awesome. And the enemy can only counter attack 1. Now when you take the high spirits, you have the chance of taking dedication as well. Launching a normal attack has a 10% chance to heal your Legion. Healing factor is gonna be 150 if you take it all the way up to level 5. Now this is gonna work well for you. You're gonna get a lot of rage, shortening the amount of time between your rage skill cycles, making you do more normal attacks in 1 second. And then you're also gonna be healing yourself. This could be something that some people might want to use. At the end, we still go with the Mark of War. Everything else is the same as the previous one. Next talent tree on the list is gonna be called Precision number 4. This one is designed specifically for Behemoth. I made some changes in some places. Let us see what we're gonna be working with if you want to go after Behemoth with a talent tree that looks something like this. We have from here, we took out the march speed. We went and we grabbed the Adrenaline Rush. Your Legion deals 0.8% more normal attack damage. From here we took out the march speed and then we got the high spirits to give you more rage when you fight Behemoth in the lair. And then everything else is the same. We have this one over here. Now previously we had Irrepressible. In battle your Legion ignores 0.4% of the enemy's defense. Now when we come here, we're gonna take Cool Under Pressure for Behemoth. Your Legion deals 2% more normal attack damage when their unit count is above 50%. Well, usually when you fight Behemoth, most of the time you're gonna be above 50%. And if your HP goes down, you can heal with a Mana Stone. This is gonna work well for you. To keep it pushing, we went down and we took Intrepid, and then we got the Unstoppable, and then at the end we grabbed this one right here. Now another way you can use this with Behemoth is to grab the high spirits and then to take the dedication to give you some healing. This could be another variation that you can try out for Behemoth. The fifth talent tree of the video is gonna be called Full Precision. This time we took everything and we put it in the precision direction. Now the precision direction has so many talents that can utilize the normal attack damage. This would be something that you might want to try in the open field. So let us see the points that we picked for this amazing talent tree right here. Now we got this. We came and we took March Speed. You need that for movement. We have this attack. If you don't want that attack, you can go with the counter. We have this Invincible for onslaught damage. And then we came over here, we took Cool Under Pressure. Now when your Legion deals 2% more normal attack damage, your Legion deals 2% more normal attack damage when the unit count is above 50%. Now you can use this one, it's gonna be great. If you don't like it, you can pick the Irrepressible. And then we have everything over here, which is awesome. We just have all the remaining talents over here. This one is boosted by the normal attack, which gives you 50 rage. This one is boosted by the normal attack. This one is also boosted by the normal attack. This one is boosted by the normal attack. This one is boosted by the normal attack. But guess what? SYNDRION has his own rules. He is gonna hit you with 2 normal attacks instead of 1. You're gonna have more chances to activate all of these skills, which is gonna work well for you. This could be another talent tree that you can use for Behemoth as well. It's gonna be incredible. We are finally done with precision. Now we're gonna check out the marksman direction. Let's see what we have with the marksman talent tree over here. Gonna zoom it down and see what we are working with. Starting off from the bottom, the same foundational talents as usual. Take the March Speed, is gonna be great for you. Now we got attack. We have March Speed, which is awesome. We have Rage Skill. If you have someone like Kinara, Nico, Guanwin as a secondary, this is gonna be good. And then from here, you might want to think twice. I think since you do 2 normal attacks, I don't know how it's gonna affect this one. Maybe the rapid fire does not work with this, so it means it will still gonna work. Maybe it's not going to read rapid fire. So I would say go with Bull's Eye. And then over here, we're gonna get Marksman HP, increase your HP. From here, you have the chance to increase your rage accumulation speed by 5% when your Legion's unit count is over 50%. You can increase this all the way up to 25% if you take it to level 5, which is incredible. Moving on, you're gonna take the last word. Your Legion deals 0.8% more counter attack damage. Again, another good talent for you. If you get overpowered in the open field or you get surrounded, you can deflect more damage from the counter attack. At the end, we're gonna go with the Pursuit. When your Legion consists entirely of marksman units, they inflict fragility when casting Rage Skill, increasing normal attack damage taken by 10% for 5 seconds. This effect can be triggered once every 10 seconds. Again, another overpowered skill that's gonna be useful for SYNDRION in the game. This commander is next level insane. 2 normal attacks at once. It's just too much. And then when we move on to the precision direction, it is the same as the previous one. We got this, we got March Speed, we got attack, and then we have the Invincible. Next talent tree for the marksman is gonna be SYNDRION, known as marksman number 2, also the mage killer. So let's zoom this one down and see the points that we are working with. Now, as always, everything is the same here from the bottom. We're gonna start off with the precision direction, and we have this, we have this, we've talked about it, we have this, and we have this. Now we go to the marksman direction, we take the attack, you take the March Speed, which is great, you take the intimidation, can be useful for Nico, Kinara, Guanwin, and then from here you have the Bull's Eye. I think the rapid fire will not be recognized by this. I believe this skill, this talent is gonna work. And then from here, you're gonna pick what we call the magic counter tactics. Your Legion's marksman unit deal 1% more damage to magic units. Can go all the way up to 5% more damage to magic units. If you wanna kill magic, this is what you use. Most of your enemies in the open field are gonna be mages, so you can take them out with this. The next one we have here is the this skill right here, when your legion's unit count is below 50%, their attack increases by 0.5%, can go all the way up to 2.5%. When you fight in the open field, you're not going to be refreshing your troops because of stamina. You're going to be below 50% a lot of the time. Therefore, this is going to trigger. Moving on to the next one, you have the last word, giving you more counter attack when you fight your enemies. If you get surrounded, you can deal more damage back to the enemies. And then the last point, we're going to go with the pursuit. When your legion consists entirely of marksman units, they inflict fragility when casting rage skill, increasing normal attack damage taken by 10% for 5 seconds. This effect can be triggered once every 10 seconds. Again, this is going to be good for your SYNDRION. SYNDRION can do 2 normal attacks in 1 second, which is awesome. You combine them with the different talent points, you'll be fighting your enemies with 2 normal attacks until the match ends, which is great. This is also another good talent if you want it for yourself, but I believe the pursuit is gonna be much better. Our next talent tree of the video is gonna be Garrison 1. This is something you're gonna use to rally your city, to rally other cities if you want. Now, we're gonna see what we are working with. First of all, let me zoom it down, bring it somewhere here so that it doesn't block everything. Okay, same foundational talents if you want. You might want to remove this speed for the defense if you're using it for rallies. Now, if you're doing rally, you might want to come to the marksman direction because we have attack over here. You can take the high spirits to give you more rage. And then when you come over here, you can either take intimidation or you can shorten the distance and increase your attack as well. And then you can take the bull's eye if you want. Now, checking out the rally, we have this, we have the attack, and then we have more normal attack right here. From here, you can prevent the enemy from using their special skills. You might want to click this one if you want to destroy infantry garrison. They will never like you. Pick this talent to destroy Madeline and Nika. Now, to keep it going, you can go with counter attack if you want, or you can take 0.3% less damage, which is pretty good. Moving on up top, you're going to have frustration. When your legion launches a normal attack, they have a 10% chance to reduce the target's healing and shield received by 1% for 5 seconds. So you can reduce the healing and the shield by 5%. Guess what? Most garrisons are going to be either Madeline or you have Garwood. So this is going to work for both of them. Moving up top, you have the plan of attack. Increases attack by 0.4% and reduces skill damage taken by 0.8% when your legion is besieging a city or stronghold. Now, what are these conditions? I did not see it when I made the talent tree. Activate the talent flank protection first. Spend 5 more talent points in the previous talent tier. Okay, sorry guys, I think I made a small mistake here. To pick this talent, you're gonna have to get this one working. Therefore, instead of this, you are gonna go with the frontline support. Maybe reduce dead units in your legion by 1% when besieging a city. So you reduce the number of deaths that you have. This one, there is no point for this one when you rally a city. And then at the end, you're gonna go with the reversal of fortune. Increases the HP of your legion by 1% every 10 seconds up to a maximum of 3% while in battle. You take this one because sometimes you fight at the passes for a very long time, so this is gonna work well. What's the other alternative? You have Trailblazer. Grants rampage when your legion enters battle, increasing damage dealt by 5% for 10 seconds. So this one is only gonna work for 10 seconds. If you enter a long rally, this one is going to be much better. Now we're gonna check out the last talent tree of the video. Is still gonna be the same garrison talent tree, except this time you go in the precision direction. Let's see the points over here, bring it down somewhere there. Everything else is the same as the previous one, except from here I made a mistake. To get this one, you need to pick this one as well. Therefore, you're gonna go with frontline support. Everything else is the same. Going on with the precision, we have this one right here. You don't need the march speed, and you have the attack, which is good. We're gonna keep the invincible, and that's pretty much it for the talent trees. That's everything I have for the video right now. I have given you all the talent trees. Pick the one that you think is gonna work well for you. If you're new in the game, pick the first talent tree that I showed you, the one for Precision 1. That's gonna work well. SYNDRION is an awesome hero. He fights by his own rules. If you find a way to manipulate your talents to make sure that you do a rage skill every 8 seconds, you're gonna be benefiting from this hero. He is like no other. His damage is just crazy. And you wanna pair him with his new partner, which is the Fragger. Thank you guys for watching the video. If you're new, subscribe. Make sure you turn on the bell notification and never miss out. Until then, we shall meet again in the next one. Bye bye for now.